Would you support getting rid of, school lunch for vulnerable kids and breakfast and Head Start, for example, and getting rid of childhood cancer research? Do you support that? And what do you say to your constituents? I want to follow up on that question, too, because I didn't hear an answer from you.
When you talk about school lunches, hey, I worked my way through high school. I don't know about you, but I worked since I was, before I was even 13 years old. I was picking berries in the field before we had child labor laws.
Well, good for you, you electrolysis happy five-headed field caucasoid. Go ahead and take your berries and cream ass to the field and get to picking. We don't give a shit. But this is about babies eating, okay? And aren't you supposed to be the pro-life motherfuckers? Because that includes feeding the children once they get here. But let's talk about the chaos and confusion that was injected into the American populace by the white supremacy house at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue by that funky-ass OMB memo today, okay? Because I made a little jokey joke about the 8.5 by 11s potentially not getting their stamps in their WIC when that freeze comes through, and they got in a tizzy. The white boys on Twitter were popping off, and that confused me because they're always saying that I'm the welfare queen and the Section 8 recipient, but I guess they're telling on themselves as the demographic with the largest beneficiaries of welfare, okay? But on to another note, people were saying we don't know this for sure. We don't know for sure if that's what they said. Why the fuck are we waiting to find out? We're not doing that anymore, okay? That is for the fucking birds. I just ranted yesterday about the Democrats doing this wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. We're not going to wait and see. We're going to do, okay? Folks were like, people might get upset by this. Good. They fucking need to. Because the wording in that OMB memo and the words that came out of that press secretary with her handmaiden looking ass, that was vague and broad as shit. Take it from a lawyer. They said assistance paid directly to the individuals. And guess what's not paid directly to the individuals from the federal government? SNAP. Medicaid, which, by the way, we are seeing freezes with the Medicaid systems, even though they said that Medicaid is not going to be affected. But that is some squirrely ass legalese to potentially take away a ton of benefits from Americans. Now, we already see that things like Head Start might be affected. They said Head Start centers might shut down. All of these different things are going to be affected by this freeze, which is unconstitutional and illegal as fuck because we have separation of powers. These are already appropriated funds from Congress. And this motherfucking man over here decided that he was going to be on some fuck shit and swoop in and do some dictator shit. And he said he was going to do some dictator shit. He told us over and over and over again. So no, I'm not going to wait and find out if he meant what he meant or if he said what he said. I'm going to go ahead and take action and go ahead and mobilize people and sound the alarm when necessary. I told you, don't pay attention to every little thing coming from him. But when it comes to trying to starve people and take away health care, bitch, ding, 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 that's the alarm, okay? And to the Democrats, I'm repeating myself from yesterday. Get off your asses. I know we got some lawsuits out there, but it's not enough. Do more.